I spent my whole life just thinking about being a bass player. That's all I ever wanted to do, was be a bass player. And every waking moment was spent in the early days, bass, timing, music, bass. That's all my life was really about. And after 20 years of getting nowhere, I started to think about, how come I've got nowhere in all of this stuff? And that's how I stumbled into how to make your own money in marketing and sales. And I realized that because I wasn't marketing myself, although I was really good at what I was doing, I didn't make any money from it. Now, what happened along that journey is that once I understood marketing and sales, and I put some products out there, made my own bass DVD, info products, and I had my own SEO business, which I had for several years, lots and lots of clients, did lots of things. One of the problems that I had amongst all that was I didn't want to be seen. Let me back up. I sabotaged that business in the long run, and I didn't grow it because I had this thing about marketers. With my background as a musician, I just didn't want to be seen as one of these marketing guys that just have basically no shame and will say anything and do anything to make money. And it seemed to be a few years ago that that's what you had to do to make money. And I've tried some of that, and you probably have. And for me personally, what you've found and what I found as well is that for someone like me, that stuff doesn't work. Now, moving forward as we're going into the future, what actually is working is that you don't actually have to do a lot of that stuff. People are catching on to this, that type of marketing, and they don't like it. So what we're seeing coming through is people that are being a bit more authentic, who are showing up basically and showing who they are, telling their stories and explaining themselves. Not explaining themselves, but they're just telling why they occupy this space, pretty much like I'm doing. And they're just being visible in showing who they are and talking about what they do and letting people get to know them. That way they're going to like them, and then they'll trust you from that to make an investment with you. So if you've been worried about you have to do all this marketing thing that you see that you don't like, you don't actually have to do it. Your job now is to show up in a way that lets people see you.